The crash site of the Zaders was known as the Graveyard. The fire from the Zaders' demise stayed ablaze for weeks. But as the one issue dropped, another one arose. The death ray was only made to be fired once, so after it fired, it suffered heavy damages. Along with the death ray becoming damaged, the energy leaked into the surrounding area. The ground became hard and solid like granite, while also having a purple tint like the energy source. Even some rock formations grew, which consisted of a slightly less concentrated, yet still very powerful form of the energy source that was used for the death ray. This region became known as Death Ray Devastation. The main and most impactful consequence of the death ray was known as the internal storm. The strange properties of the energy source that the death ray used interacted with the atmosphere in an unexpected way. The outburst of energy attracted all clouds on Zephyr to the island, providing a consistent and seemingly unending storm onto the island. The Mansion people were unaffected by these consequences from using the death ray. They accepted them, but another group of Zephians refused to accept this. This group established 3 storm-eliminating stations around the island. They then powered these stations and erected towers that would attempt to absorb the remnant death ray energy from the atmosphere to rid the storm. But the group didn't stop there. They noticed that the Mansion people were getting too comfortable with their new profound leader. Their leader, John Carter, was becoming corrupt with his power over the people. The Mansion people pushed their boundaries, saying they would have the right for more control due to saving the island. They would say that if it wasn't for them using the death ray to destroy the Zaders, nobody would be here at all. The small village beside the abandoned laboratory started to protest against the Mansion people, setting up anti-Mansion people signs outside their homes. They refused to let the Mansion people take over their island. The Mansion people couldn't afford to have anyone turning against them. The death ray was repaired and was powered again using the energy source chunks from the nearby purple landscape. Death ray refractors were set up floating with the B6 hover device and were capable of absorbing and redirecting a low-scale energy blast from the death ray. These death ray refractors were set up to refract a blast from the death ray and to send the blast right where it needed to go. John ordered the death ray refractors to be set in alignment with the small village that was protesting. Although it may be true that the Mansion people saved the island, the Storm Eliminators were still against the unreasonable corruption they had. They developed a new power against the Mansion people, the Metacore. On a separate note, Pufferfishland opened up their 4th part of the park, Beanland. Specializing in delicious meals for the family, Beanland mainly is known for its massive Biggie's Beans restaurant. The extensive menu guarantees something delicious for everyone. The Mansion people were fed up by the small village's protests. John initiated the plan and blasted a death ray beam. The beam was absorbed and redirected towards the small village, obliterating the town in an instant. Not a single person survived, but it was for the greater good of the Mansion people's rule.